I don't care.
Raise your hand if you like testicles. Ew.
Ooh, daddy. I would marry orange chicken every Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Here to tell you guys that I fell.
We do not care.
Again. Yeah, I did. So there's a long hallway in my apartment, and in that hallway is like a little laundry room closet situation type deal. And I use probably 4 laundry sheets per wash, and I guess a laundry sheet fell out on the floor and I didn't even notice it was there. So I'm walking and I have all this stuff in my hand, including a drink, might I add, and I wasn't paying attention and I slipped on the laundry sheet, and the mixture of like the type of flooring that I have in my apartment with the dryer sheet, I landed on my knee. I landed on my right knee extremely hard, and it just immediately was like bringing back those memories of when I fell and I tore ligaments in my ankle. Drinks went literal everywhere and it was just super embarrassing. This actually happened over a month ago.
What? What the f?
So this isn't something that happened today. This did happen a month ago, and still to this day, I have the tiniest bit of like a bruise, but like the day after it happened, my knee, it was hurting so bad and it was super tender to touch. I know it wasn't like bone related, it was definitely just like skin related. I will say I'm lucky in the sense of like falling on my knee. I feel like I have a lot of cushion to back that up. So I didn't like hurt a bone or anything. I definitely like hurt my skin and like hurt the fat. Like I was massively bruised, and thankfully that's gotten a lot better. But yeah, I just had to share that story time with you guys because it was just weighing on my mind. And I was also journaling, and I was looking back on the day that it happened, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't even told YouTube about that. This sun, the air, it all feels so good. I'm just sitting outside because it feels amazing. There's like a breeze. I hope you guys can hear me over it. I'm sure you can, but it just feels so nice outside right now. I'm actually gonna be going with Becky. She has an appointment somewhere, so I'm gonna be just, you know, tagging along, going with her. But the weather's like in the 60s. I don't understand, because usually January and February in Kentucky, like there's snow and it's frigid cold, and it's just like not happening. I don't understand. It just feels so good. And it's like my body is craving the sun.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because I do spend a lot of time indoors. I do leave the house daily, but it's like I never just sit and let the sun like soak my body. I don't know if I said in the beginning of this video, it is July 1st. So since my mom's been here, we both have our own little bad habits, you know. The only liquid that she drinks is coffee and energy drinks, and sometimes she'll have a Coke. And I noticed that about her, and I'm just like, Mom, you need water.
Ooh, that's a good one.
She's always getting headaches and stuff, and I'm just like, that's probably why, you know, you need water. She hates water. So then she notices, you know, my bad habits and something I never noticed. She said, you eat rice every day. And I was like, oh, rice isn't that bad for you. But I'm eating like big quantities of it. And I never noticed how often I eat rice until she came here. It's practically every day. And it's been worse lately. And you guys are gonna see that with the weigh-in that I put in this video. So she said, let's do a deal, a challenge. She said on July 1st, you stop eating rice. And I was like, okay, well then that means you have to start drinking water. So we made this cute little like challenge thing within each other, and now some other members of my family are also doing it. So it's like super cute and it's kind of fun. So I wanted to make mine a little bit more, I don't really know the word for it. A little bit, not a little bit more hard, but a little bit more like, okay, I need to lose weight. So, you know, so she wanted me to stop eating rice. My mom has done the whole keto thing before, so I think that's a big reason why, you know, she sees all the rice that I'm eating and she's like, She cracks me up. She looks at the carbs for almost everything that she eats, and I'm just like, that Coke you're drinking probably has a lot of carbs. Oh my God, we joke around with each other a lot. But anyways, I said, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna stop having the rice, but I also want to stop having pasta, because I told myself if I can't have rice, then I'm gonna find my unhealthy carbs somewhere else, and it's probably gonna be in pasta. And then I thought long and hard, and I was like, I have been obsessed with fried food lately. I don't know what it is, but like fried chicken, it's just, I've had a hankering for it and I don't know why. So I told myself, you know what? I'm also not gonna do any fried foods. So starting today, no more pasta, no more rice, and no more fried foods. I'm still allowing myself carbs. I'm not afraid of carbs. Like, I can still have beans, I can still have potatoes and stuff like that. But I think I just want to find like healthier carbs. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. So, the last, I want to say, week plus has been really hard for me, in the sense of like, when I found out that I was getting a hysterectomy, it was almost as if something inside of me, I don't know, I just got really hungry for food, because I wanted to numb the fear and the pain and the sadness and all of that. And I think the reason why is because like the fact that I no longer had an option for other treatment. It was straight up, you need a hysterectomy. I think that's the part that scared me the most, because as you guys know, my lymph nodes are, oh, I hate talking about it. They are swollen, and we don't know if it's cancer or if it's spread or not, but just the whole thing ever since that appointment, I don't know, something shifted inside of me, and I was eating ice cream and tons of rice. I never noticed, but fried foods, fast foods, restaurant takeout, like, it was like unstoppable. I stopped caring. I threw my weight loss out the window, and I have gained weight from that, because that's what happens. You know, a lot of people say that I'm losing weight because of cancer. It is not true, and people will forever believe that if they want. That's totally fine. But when I am on track and I'm trying, I'm losing weight. And when I'm off track, like I have been, I gain weight. It's that simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. So I'm gonna put my weigh in right here. So that means I'm up about 7 pounds, because my lowest was 497 or 487.8. I'm pretty sure that's been my lowest. So that's about 7 pounds, give or take. I am disheartened, because I wanted to be, for my surgery, the best me that I can be realistically. I wanted to eat healthy, and I wanted to lose more weight, and my surgery is in a couple of weeks. And how much can I really do in a couple weeks? If we were trying to be super extra, you know, I could lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, but I don't want to be super extra and starve myself. I want to be realistic about this. And I'm mad at myself that I gained those 7 pounds, because now that is 7 pounds that I have to re-lose, and I'm just mad at myself. And this is what happens when you get off of track. If I was losing weight because of cancer, I wouldn't have gained this weight. I gained this weight because I was overeating fried foods, fast foods. It was really bad, you guys. And I haven't really been doing that. And that's the reason why I've been losing weight, because I haven't been binging. And I'm very mad at myself. I'm very, very upset with myself. Let's do a popsicle stick question. All right, let's see what we're getting today. 16. These are the ones we've already answered. Do you think Chantel lies about her weight?
Whaley has landed several of those inside.
Wow, that's some tea. So when I first started YouTube, you can go back and look, I weighed about 370, maybe in the 360s. It was definitely somewhere around there. And I'm about, I would say 2 inches taller than Chantel. I think Chantel's 5'1", and she's saying she's about 370, and I'm like 5'2.5", 5'3". So based on my experiences, the way my body's shaped, the way I used to look, etc., etc., I think she's 100% telling the truth. And I understand that that's not everyone's opinion, which is totally fine. But the same people who think she's faking her weigh-ins are the same people who think I'm faking mine. And I'm definitely not. I have never faked a weigh-in. I even went to the good old weight loss clinic, weighed myself on their scale, vlogged it for you guys, uploaded it. And even after doing that, there were still some people in conspiracy theory land thinking that that wasn't even real. But just based on my experience and all of that, I definitely do not think that she is lying about her weight. For some reason, there's just a large quantity of people who want her bigger than what she really is. And I have the same type of audience. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone's like that, but there is a portion of her audience and a portion of my audience who want us bigger than what we really are. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's weird, it's creepy, but I feel like you have to be in that position to kind of understand how it feels. And I don't want people to think I'm sticking up for Chantel. It's just like, no matter if you're a good or a bad person, I think that like, why does the topic of how big someone is always has to be some weird conspiracy and people trying to make it like a lot worse than it already is when it already is pretty bad, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just a mess. So I've been noticing weird symptoms. I'm very much like, I pay attention to my body, okay? I do. I know a lot of people like to think that I don't, but I'm smart. I feel like I'm Dr. Lynn. I just know things, feel things, sense things. So I noticed lately, like when I lay down flat, my stomach kind of has like a bulge, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, it doesn't hurt. It's weird. It's something like new. And then, so I was putting like 2 and 2 together, and I was like, okay. So most fat people, a lot of fat people, they get hernias. And I never thought that I would be the one, right? And I recently, like a few months ago, just took a test to see if I had one, and I never got my results back. Like, no one ever like called me to like tell me my results. And so I figured, okay, so I guess everything's in the clear, because if something would have showed up, they would have told me. But I don't know, in my heart, I was like, something's not right. So I ended up calling to get my results because I never was told my results. And it turns out I do have a hernia, folks. And the fact that I like knew that before being told that, I'm 32 years old. I don't think I could go to college to be a doctor at this point. But it's like, I feel like in my past life, I was a doctor or a nurse. Or I just watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, so.